The No Fate channel checking in. On today's episode of Dad's Gym, I'm going to be giving you dads some advice on how to improve the air quality in your home gym. I am dedicated to helping you dads, and on this series, I give you dads advice every episode to help you improve, build out, and most importantly, use your own home gym. Today, we're going to be talking about air quality, and this is one of the biggest overlooked issues that people have, whether it's with their home gym or with the big gyms down the street that you might have a membership to. Of course, air quality is so important. This is the air that you're breathing as you work out, as you sweat, as you exert yourself, you're breathing in that air. And if the air quality is not good, you're not only going to have a bad workout, it may make you sick down the road. I mean, as an example, think of a hotel gym. Oftentimes we think of hotel gyms as being small, not having good equipment. But the biggest issue with hotel gyms is the lack of air circulation and poor air quality. I mean, you walk into some of these hotel gyms and you can just feel the stagnation in the air, that it's not just not moving, it's not clean, it smells of mildew. So today I'm going to give you dads a few quick tips that you can immediately implement to improve the air quality at your home, and hopefully that'll help you and motivate you to use the equipment that's under your own roof. The quickest thing that you can do to improve the air quality in your home gym, assuming that you work out inside your home and not outside or in your garage, is to change out your furnace filter. Oftentimes people don't realize that they need to change out their furnace filters, or they don't do it often enough. You should be changing out your furnace filter at minimum once a year. Oftentimes it's suggested to do it twice a year. Personally, I do it twice a year, and for the low cost of a furnace filter, I would suggest that you do it twice a year too. Not only is it going to improve the air quality in your home gym, wherever you're working out in your home, it's going to improve the air quality throughout your home, and it's going to hopefully catch more of those dust particles, more of those pollutants that your family doesn't have to then breathe in. Another quick tip that is so easy to implement, and that is to simply clean your workout environment. Oftentimes, we don't do it nearly enough, if at all. So I would highly suggest running a vacuum and dusting and cleaning your workout equipment, right? What does that do? Well, by running that vacuum and dusting, you're removing dirt and particles that would then get into the air, and then you breathe in while you work out. So simply taking those off the playing field are going to help your overall air quality, and you would be amazed at how excited you're going to be with working out once you actually clean your workout space and maybe even your workout equipment. Another quick tip for those of you who are working out in your basement, myself included, and that is to dehumidify your basement. Make sure you're running your dehumidifier. The nature of basements is simply to hold that humidity in, and we don't really want to be breathing in high humidity. And frankly, that high humidity can create bacteria growth in your basement on your gym equipment. So just running that humidifier from time to time is a great way to create airflow and to remove the excess moisture from your basement. The last and best tip that I can give you to help you improve the quality of the air in your home gym, wherever that may be, is to improve airflow. You want to get all of that stale air out of that workout environment. So ideally, you get a fan, you put it right up next to the open window or maybe even that open door, and you just shoot it right out, and you run that fan for 30 minutes to an hour. I know it seems excessive, but again, you've got a lot of that air that's just been built up and hasn't moved in so long, and you want to clear it out as much as you can. Now, in situations like now where it's so cold, I don't dare open the windows. It's literally below freezing outside. What you want to do is create air flow. You want to create a cross flow. So you want to set up one, maybe two fans where you're working out and just get that air moving. And oftentimes in the wintertime especially, we don't think of setting up fans because it's just cold out. All right, even inside the house, it's pretty cold and you don't want to actually set up a fan. It's important that you get that air moving. You do not want stale air. So set up those fans. You don't have to set them up so that they're blowing on you, but just set them up so that that air is moving. It is just so important to keep that air moving. It's going to improve the quality of your workout. You're going to get much fresher oxygen, and you're going to feel better during your workout and after your workout. Now, a bonus tip on something that I did for my home gym. I do work out in my basement. And in my basement, I actually have insulation underneath the flooring in my basement. So between my kitchen or my first floor and my basement, there's actually insulation stuck up in there. Some basements have this, and a lot of the new construction does not, but mine does. So one of the things that I did is I got super heavy plastic sheeting, and I covered that insulation over the sections of area where I work out. And ideally, the reason is when I'm on that treadmill, I don't want to be breathing in insulation particles. And when I'm, doing Bosu ball crunches, or if I'm doing weights and stuff like that, I don't want to, again, be breathing in all of that dust and insulation particles that are falling down from the ceiling. So by kind of putting up that tarp, so to speak, I'm hopefully preventing that insulation, at least the particles themselves, from falling down and work on me while I work out. Those are the tips that I use to improve the air quality where I work out in my home gym in the basement. You can implement those tips whether you work out in your living room, whether you work out in a garage. The only way that you probably don't need to improve the air quality of your home gym is if you just simply work out outside. So anyway, I hope you found those tips informative. If you enjoyed this video, if you came this far in the video, then you know what to do. Give it a like, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thanks for watching. And don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.